Thank you, Valiant Chris, for the tag on Twitter. The tweet reads, "You're kidding me. Verlisify said that the players affected with the bad egg glitch deserved it because of cheating and stuff." Wait a second now, Chris. This has to be a troll, right? I mean, surely Verlisify wouldn't say something like this, right?
The people affected by this glitch deserved it. And 99.9% of them absolutely deserve the negative impact it had on their game.
Yeah, nope, never mind. He actually did say this. It doesn't surprise me, but still, wow, what a scummy thing to say. Now, the video in question that Verlisify here made is titled Pokemon News, New Pokemon Details / Trademarks / Bug Fixes. It is honestly 11 minutes of just pure fecal matter, saying people deserved to have the bad things that they had happen to them when it came to any form of game glitches. Keep in mind, this is all coming from the same guy that at one point said, we need positivity, we need optimism, so that's something to think about as well. It's also interesting that he says that 99.9% of the players that encountered this deserved the negative impact on their game. Let's hear out why that is.
Because we saw this in Pokemon Sword and Shield. There were egg raids. That you join the egg raid, and then you get 999 Master Balls and all the vitamins and stuff. So that's what most of the people were doing. They see the egg, they go, oh my god, it's one of those like super giga cheaty raids from Pokemon Sword and Shield. I gotta join it. And they think they're going to get the rewards.
How do you know that for sure, though, Verlisify? Maybe these players that encountered this weird anomaly were completely unaware, and they just decided to go through with it anyways because they thought, okay, this right here was just maybe like a one-time thing, but little did they know this was something that was going to negatively impact their game. How is it their fault if they didn't know? You can't just automatically jump to the conclusion of, oh, people deserve this because it's cheating. Like, really, Verlisify? Where's the citations to back that claim up? Because let me remind you of something, Verlis. This ain't Sword and Shield, my dog. This is Scarlet and Violet.
But it was actually just not a hacked raid and just a weird glitch going on with the game, but they joined it with malicious intent to cheat. Again,
citations needed, Verlisify.
And then get the benefits of cheating. So if they get a bad effect from that, they deserve it. I'll catch it, even though it's clearly, obviously a glitch. So it was either stupidity or the desire to cheat that got these people in the situation.
It could very well just be the fact that these players that got affected by this didn't know any better, and this is something that is 150% not on them. This is on the developers of the game, i.e. Game Freak. It sounds like that this video is just nothing more than you pulling out a bunch of stuff out of your ass, hence why this video came out of your ass. Well, here's a little advice. Put it back in there because it sucks.
Just more stupidity coming from that. That's if you haven't suffered the Great Save File Massacre. Like, the dozen people that maybe lost the save file out of the over 20 million that have gotten Pokemon Scarlet and Violet does not constitute a massacre. Also, there's like another weird thing where a lot of these save file glitches that happen for Sword and Shield and Pokemon Sun and Moon and Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, it turned out they had to like modded consoles anyways or some kind of altered save data. And even though the games did have their own bugs, it did not play extra nice with those bugs, and then it caused like really weird save crashes. And again, when you have like 20 million people playing a game, you can't test for every possible outcome.
Actually, it does, Verlisify, because even though you're not one of those people that had their save file corrupted, so it's easy for you to just downplay things like that, that right there is a dozen cases too many, because things like this shouldn't be happening. So yes, it is a save file massacre if you ended up experiencing this. It also deserves to get attention, because this is something that could happen to anyone. Sure, there is maybe a dozen documented cases, but who knows if there's other undocumented cases that had gone on when it comes to this issue right here. It's also interesting how he brings up past generations and their issues when it comes to modded consoles, but the people that ended up having these issues here in this situation didn't have modded consoles. And while yes, not every single little thing can be tested and predicted, because things do slip through the cracks, we all can acknowledge that. It shows further, Verlisify, that these games are half-baked, way too rough around the edges, and frankly would have honestly been better off if we had another year of development for those games. That way, they're ready to leave the kitchen actually properly cooked and functional. Now, on the note of cooking, ladies and gentlemen, we have ourselves Pokemon Scarlet and Violet with a patch coming up, announced for late April. This does address the egg issue pertaining to Walking Wake and Iron Leaves raids that had taken place. Now, I'm honestly hoping that this patch also includes the save file corruption fix as well, because that is a big deal. I hope that Game Freak are aware of this as well, but let's see if this is going to be the patch that ends all patches and makes it so that once and for all, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet can be sturdy, stable games that everyone can enjoy, instead of having to worry about their games breaking in some way, shape, and form, whether it's through glitches or through save file corruption. So that's pretty much all I have to say here in this video, ladies and gentlemen. I kind of just wanted to get a few things off my chest, considering I was tagged in this subject. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, that's it here for the video. Thank you guys very much for watching. Thank you for your time as well in viewing this video. Have yourself a damn good one, you beautiful people, and I'll see you next time.